Good afternoon, gang. Albeit very late, it's about 3:45 that I'm doing this, but I wanted to give you guys a little update on not only everything that's going on with the relief, but on something that happened to me yesterday morning, and that you guys need to pay attention to. So as you can imagine, with everybody sending donations to Give, Send, Go, that one's kind of easy, but a lot of stuff is coming in the mail, which means when I get checks, when I get cash, I need to take it to the bank, right? So yesterday morning, like I've been doing every day for the past week and a half, after I went to the post office, I drove into town to go to the bank. And this is where I say you need to keep your head on a swivel. You need to watch what's going on. So as normal, I pull into the bank and I go through the drive-thru. By now, the drive-thru teller knows me, says good morning, everything like that, and I go about my business, making the deposits. And sitting off on the street, and obviously you don't know what the bank looks like, but the drive-thru parallels a side street. And I notice just out of the corner of my eye that there's an old red pickup truck sitting there. Didn't notice how many people was in it. I just saw the truck, Okay. I finish making the deposit. Cashier bids me a good morning. I do the same to her, and I pull out of the drive-thru back onto this side street to get onto the main road. At the same time I pull out, I notice this red truck pulls out too. Okay, just paying attention. I drive a couple of miles down the road. Truck's right behind me. I mean, with a little bit of distance, but he's behind me. Like, all right, just to check, I'm going to make sure this guy isn't following me. And I pull into the Walmart parking lot. It's a strip mall. There's a Walmart there, a finance place, a vape shop, a grocery store, everything. And I pull into the parking lot, and I go up to the front of Walmart, and I pull right back out of the parking lot. I don't stop at all. This red truck pulled into the Walmart parking lot, follows me along the front of Walmart. I drive out and gets right back on the road and follows me again. At this point, I know I'm being followed. Now, I drive all the way back to my town here, to Sharps Chapel, which is probably about 10 miles, thereabouts. And I turn into the one entrance to the peninsula. The truck turns in too. Now I know for sure I'm being followed. Now, some of you guys have seen my truck. It's not exactly something a little old lady would drive, okay? If you looked in the driver's side, I kind of fill up the windshield, okay? But these guys didn't apparently care. They also didn't know that I carry wherever I go. I can handle my truck quite well. My truck is a quite good truck, let's put it this way. It handles extremely well, and I've been driving the same truck now for 15 years, okay? I know the ins and outs of my truck. It's very windy roads, and I've got this old truck behind me. I hit the gas. I'm doing 55, 60 miles an hour through these roads, and I eventually lost him. I knew I could because I know all the back roads around here and where I was going. It's something to pay attention to. It happened to me. Be careful where you go. These guys sitting out watching to see if somebody goes through the drive-thru don't know if somebody made a deposit or somebody made a withdrawal, but they're going to follow somebody coming out of a bank. I got followed. I got away. Not a big deal. But imagine if you're not paying attention. Imagine if you didn't really just drove on home, just putzed along, everything straight shot, came right home and let this truck follow you the whole way and didn't watch what was going on. If it was somebody who wasn't paying attention, all of a sudden you could have people all of a sudden hop out of the car and try to grab you or steal from you or rob from you. With everything that's going on in the world and all our visitors that we have at the moment, it wouldn't surprise me. This happened in a little town in rural Tennessee. Think about what can happen around you. That's personal experience from yesterday morning. I just wanted to tell you that. Be careful out there. Keep your head on a swivel. Watch what's going on. Mrs. P was a little worried when I told her, when I was telling a couple of people at Diane and a couple other people this morning, doing all the running around that we were doing, dropping off 2 truckloads of pet food. Yes, we got dog food and cat food delivered today. So yeah, as I'm recording this video, I've already been going for about 12 hours today. 200 miles round trip of driving and helping unload a truck, 2 trucks actually, because, pallets spill, things have to get moved. Yeah, so there was physical labor involved too, but we got it all done. Yeah. Just be careful. So, albeit a bit late, I'm going to give you the rundown of what happened. Like I said, we donated, or dropped off, delivered, that's the word I'm looking for, all the pet food today. That was it. We have now taken care of everything with Food City, so our $150,000 order is now paid for, and that is tentatively right now. They are supposed to meet me tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock to drop that off. Tomorrow morning also we get the delivery of the baby formula, so that will be taken care of. So again, tomorrow is going to be a long day for me, driving out to Newport, escorting trucks in, unloading trucks, doing all that sort of stuff. So that's kind of what's going on there. Fortunately, I don't have to leave the house at 6 in the morning. I get to wait till 7. That's a good thing. So I want to give you the latest numbers on all of this, because I try to do this every day so you guys can see exactly what's going on. So here's your spreadsheet. As of 3 o'clock Eastern Time today on October 10th, the Give, Send, Go has $292,977 in it. I got a Cash App today for $9. After fees, it was $8.75. So that brought that up to $45.22.79. The bowling league hasn't changed. And $1,415 was in the mail today, bringing our total contributions to $317,248. If you see in the Newport expenditures today, you have $147,023.20. That is what we spent at Food City to pay for our order today. And you see $14,892.24 to Houchins. That is paying for the baby formula. Okay, so that will be delivered tomorrow. I have not paid for the diapers yet, which were delivered yesterday. They told me no problem, wait till the money comes in, where everybody else needed to be paid ahead of time. The guy with the diapers said, get everything cleared. I've got net 30 on my terms, so go ahead and pay me when you get it. So hopefully I'll get him paid tomorrow or Monday, and that'll be that. So as of, if you look on the right side, the totals right now, donations is $317,248.79. So far, what we have spent is $240,866.65, leaving us $76,382,14. Of that money, that the 76 grand there, that does not include the $30,000 that has to come out for diapers, and that does not include all the Give, Send, Go fees as of yet. So we don't know what the exact numbers are. Obviously, things are still coming in, slowing down, which is fine, okay? Because we're pretty much at the end of our shopping. As Michelle and I have talked about, once this is all taken care of, we have an organization in Newport, I think I told you about, that provides hot meals for the homeless and for the displaced, and they're trying to rebuild their place. Right now they're putting everybody up on the second floor because the first floor is flooded, so they're going to have to redo the whole first floor. We're going to help them out. And then Michelle has something similar going on in the Greenville area, where they are actually delivering meals and stuff like that to people that can't, or delivering meals and supplies to people that aren't physically able, whether they can't move themselves or whether they don't have vehicles to go get the supplies from the donation centers. We're going to be donating there to get that stuff done too. So that's kind of where everything stands at this point. I wanted to give you the update, of course, on the finances And I wanted to give you a firsthand story of you need to be careful out there. Have a good afternoon, guys. Pinball out.